You think you know me?
Christopher David Lawson of NEPA. Alright everybody, I'm at the South Dakota Air and Space Museum. I'm very, very close to Sturgis now. So close I can actually see the Black Hills from here. I'm going to do a tour of the Space Museum and everything. And it's like yesterday when I was at the Auto Museum. Lots of stuff here today. All Air Force. And some NASA stuff. Looks like they got other stuff inside the buildings too. But we'll do a little walk around outdoors here. Check things out. That right there is some serious machinery. You got some bombers and lots of stuff here, man. I was looking forward to this stop today too. Of course, this will be a separate video from my ride-in video. Of course, we're at Ellsworth Air Force Base here in South Dakota. They are the Guardians of the North, 28th Bombing Wing. Been here since 1941. You just can't grasp how big these planes are without actually standing underneath one. I can see those hills. I'll be in them hills soon. Still here checking out airplanes and stuff though. The Candy Bombers, first drone of planes overhead during the Berlin airlift from 48 to 49, reminded Germans of Allied bombing raids during World War II, the recent World War, when U.S. crews that approach over the city took to dropping tiny handkerchief parachutes weighted with candy for the children of West Berlin. These airmen won the hearts of the German people. They delivered hope and delight along with precious food and coal. Not only are we protecting our own people, but we're protecting and helping others. We're back up front here to check out some of the other stuff up here. Some rockets and smaller planes. So you got 44th Missile Wing, used during the Cold War. Army helped protect Ellsworth Air Force Base. 10 years into the Cold War, Ellsworth had hosted nation's most effective heavy bombers. Plane's tiny, but I'm sure it served its purpose. This is a F-100A Super Sabre. 67, a group of F-100 pilots in Vietnam adopted the call sign Misty and tried something new. They became forward air controllers. This job of flying low to mark targets was usually done much over slower planes like our O-2 Skymaster. The fast FACs could work in areas that were too dangerous for slower planes. Of course, this is a B-25. That bomb, one of the B-25 bombed Tokyo. The F-102A Delta Dagger, Air National Guard. Partners in the Cold War. This is a very high-tech machine here. This one would actually fly itself at low altitudes even without pilot control, to stay under radar. It's amazing equipment. This is the little bomb carrier, the A7D Corsair 2. I'm sure this one was pretty quick. It's a smaller plane, probably got in, did its job, and got out of there. These little tiny planes were ones that were used to fly in supplies and people very rapidly and very discreetly. This is a U-8D. So you have a few different fighter planes here. Another very small plane, but is a little slower. It's one of those forward air control. They'd mark enemy territory spots for the faster planes. Help ground troops. This is the F-105B used for ground strikes in Vietnam. They say half of these were lost during the Vietnam War. First jet trainer. Used to train the pilots in these. This is an A-26A, also known as a B-26K counter invader for night bombing. An B57B Condor, also known as the friendly enemy. During the Cold War, this plane pretended to be the enemy. Its bomb bay held electronics that made it appear on radar like a Soviet bomber trying to sneak into U.S. airspace. An electronic warfare officer in the back seat jammed signals and dropped chaff to disguise its position. On training missions, Air Force or National Guard radar operators and interceptor pilots practice locating this friendly enemy. Pretty cool technology that comes from these old planes. I'm going to walk through the bottom of this plane and head back to the bike. I'll probably be getting on the road here pretty soon. So hopefully I get it this time. Keep getting an SD card read error. I might have to get a new SD card pretty soon for this 7 Black, but doing a little walk underneath. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and look for a place to eat now and probably get back on the bike and head somewhere and start working even closer to Sturgis. Bye for now.